SONJ athletes. My name is Mia. I'm a Cedar Crest College dietetic intern currently working with Amelia. Today I'm excited to present to you a meditation from one of my favorite books on meditation. It's called Radical Compassion. The author, Tara Brach, is a famous, well-renowned author and meditation teacher, and she shares lots of stories and meditation practices through the books that she writes and through meditations that she holds in different seminars. So for today, I'm going to be reading a meditation, and as I read the meditation, all of you can follow along. The meditation is called Handing It Over. So first, let's get in a comfortable position, either in a chair, or if you're more comfortable lying down, or maybe on a couch. However you feel most comfortable, just get into that position. Okay. So as you find a comfortable position, close your eyes and relax any obvious areas of tension. Take some moments to recognize and allow any experience of anxiety or fear. Investigate by sensing what you are believing, what bad thing is going to happen, and by experiencing where the fear is felt most strongly in your body. Deepening the investigation by directly contacting and opening to the sensations. Now, bring to mind some entity or formless being in your mind. This could be God, a spirit, intelligence of the universe, maybe Jesus, Buddha, the Divine Mother, nature. Just something that you sense as wise and compassionate and all-embracing. It doesn't have to be a divine spirit. It can be just someone even in your life who you feel is a compassionate and wise being. Just take a moment to think about who that may be and who comes to mind. So now that you have this being in mind, imagine taking the full mass of fear you've been carrying and handing it over. By handing it over, whatever fear you may be facing or whatever may be troubling you at this moment, you're going to give that fear as an offer into the larger field of this being. You're going to hand over whatever fear you are feeling to the being that you sense as wise and compassionate. As you mentally hand over whatever fear you may be feeling, recognize that it's no longer your job to worry or to carry this fear alone. Your small self is not in charge. Let the fears or worries be held in the hands of something larger. Visualize and sense the handing over. So when we visualize us handing over any fear we may be feeling, this may look like physically handing it over by having our hands out in front of us, holding that energy of fear and whatever feelings are making us feel negatively. So when you're raising your hands, either physically or you're picturing it mentally in your mind, have your head lowered and ask yourself how it feels when you're not holding the weight of this burden and fear. As you sit in silence, Think about how you're feeling in this moment. As you're thinking about how you're feeling, let your body begin to relax and let it be just in the restful position it may be in. Handing over negative emotions and fears to a greater being takes the burden off of your own mind, and it helps us to cultivate kindness and compassion towards ourselves. Through meditation, we can get to a place of being kinder towards ourselves and become more peaceful inside. So take a few more moments to take some breaths. Inhale and exhale. And just reflect on how you're feeling about this meditation and what emotions come up for you while you sit here in silence. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the physical room that you're in and become aware of your surroundings. As we come back out of this meditation, I invite you to reflect, now being fully present and aware of how you're feeling, your bodily sensations, and how your mind is. And just think about those fears and burdens you may have been dealing with. How do your emotions feel now that we have come out of this meditation? These are questions to ask yourself. This meditation of handing it over is a way for us to find ways to cope with negative emotions that stem from fear or anger. And when we find ways to cope with these negative emotions, we're able to approach them in a kinder manner, which ultimately will help us bring peace to ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me today in today's meditation practice. Before you leave, I'd like to give you your code word. The code word for today's mindfulness activity is LIT. That is spelled L-I-T, LIT.